Hola, Puerto Rico. Hello, universe. Once again, I am feeling totally calm and happy with everything that has surged after the final night of Miss Universe. And I just want to do a very quick live to explain how I have been feeling, to connect with you guys for a bit, and to just know of everything that happened behind the scenes, and of course, how I truly envisioned everything going. I just wanted to connect with you guys for a few minutes because I know that many of you have been asking, how have I been? What did you feel in that final night? Were you able to see yourself getting further into the competition? And I first want to say that post Miss Universe, I have been feeling so supported and so blessed with the amount of love that I have received. And I truly feel that I united my country once again during my participation in the Miss Universe pageant and even representing my beloved town of Loíza in my local pageant. And I just want you guys to know that I experienced so many emotions, but they were all transcendental and necessary because it was all about unity and love with the other candidates. In those 2 weeks of competition, I truly felt that I aligned with most of the candidates, and it was something that I was looking forward to. I knew that it was going to be a competition, but I never focused on the aspect that I am competing against you, because we are all here with the same goal. We all want to be Miss Universe, but it is predestined in our lives who gets to be Miss Universe. And I think that I won much more than wanting that crown. I won the love and support of the other candidates, and especially knowing that now I have a sister in all of the 79 countries that participated in Miss Universe. I want to focus more on something that I have receiving these last few days post my participation, and it is that I truly maintained my self-focus on my purpose, which was to represent Puerto Rico in the best way that I could. And I truly felt and feel that I gave it my all at all moments. If it were rehearsals, if it was being on time for dinner, for lunch, for breakfast, I knew that a whole country and every single person who was supporting me was seeing me and seeing their dreams come true, because I felt so peaceful and I felt so happy with how I was representing Puerto Rico. And I just felt peace. I felt peace, I felt love, and I felt support. That to me was the most important part in all of the competition. And saying this, I truly want to express how I feel about my final dresses. It was a personal choice. I truly wanted it to be very connected with how I wanted to feel in those nights. I chose the colors, I chose the designs, and I think that something that was very important to me was that the whole Miss Universe organization also loved what I wanted to project in those nights. In my interview, my favorite color is bright yellow. I wore bright yellow because I wanted the judges to feel that positive vibe, and especially just, that is one of my favorite colors because it just signifies that I always have a smile on my face. And Urvashi, she even told me on that final night that it was something that characterized me above all of the candidates, that I was always smiling no matter what. And for my final gown, I truly wanted it to be yellow again, and especially after visiting the Negev desert. It was something that I just wanted it to feel that it was part of me, that it was not a gown who was going to win, but more so the candidate. And success is not determined by the final goal. It is determined by the discipline and by my inner peace. And I truly felt that way in all of my appearances, with my interview portion gown, with my final gown, and with my preliminary gown. I felt that Michelle Marie Colon was truly feeling powerful in every single moment that Puerto Rico was being announced. Because even with the floral effect of Valdi's dress, it was connected to my spiritual self. It was connected to my highest point in my chakras, which was the color purple. In Spanish, it's called La Llama Violeta. And I covered that scenery with love, with peace, and that's how I wanted to feel in that end. And I just want you guys to know that it was a true personal decision. I felt totally confident in it. I can say confidently beautiful. And it was truly aligned with my personality, how I always envisioned myself. I always wanted to be in a yellow gown in my final night in Miss Universe. And something so transcendental, which was climate change and the green agenda, which was very announced in this year's Miss Universe competition. And once I visited the Negev desert and saw those changes in temperature, I knew that I just wanted to apply a grayish tone to the dress, because Israeli people will know that that is the message that I wanted to compete. Even Miss Spain, she had an inspirational gown with the volcano that is burning so many places in her country, that she even created a message and a link to donate to so many people who have lost their homes. So it is within us that we get to communicate a message. And I wanted to communicate peace, I wanted to communicate confidence, and I wanted to communicate sexiness. And I learned and truly felt all of those emotions during my final night. And I am so thankful to both of the designers, Elie Vuitton for working on that beautiful gown, and Baldi for working on the preliminary gown, Angel Guzman for working on my interview portion gown. It was something that I truly envisioned myself in every step of the way. Now I want to talk about something that I feel that I truly need to say, because I've been receiving many supportive messages, many people who have loved my participation, but also many hate comments, hate speeches, because of a personal decision that I made. Many of you guys do not know what happens behind those closed doors in competition. And I will not give details on the situation, but I do believe in humble hearts. I do believe that we serve with a purpose in this life. And I always say that we need to celebrate our individuality. I will never think of the term in outshining so that you can minimize somebody else's light. And I feel that it is something so important that we support other women, because we are competing for the same goal. And I think that it is something that is very connected to my values as a friend, as a competitor, and as a human being, to know that if I want to unite in my energies with you, it is because we are truly aligned with each other. I felt that way with most of the candidates in the competition, and that's why we hugged Miss Paraguay at the end. That's why we hugged Latinas at that stage, and that's why we hugged each other in that final night, because we knew that we were not competing against each other. We truly learned the real definition of this beauty pageant, which was to support our dreams and to live that purpose in representing our countries. And even if it was in rehearsals, they put me front and center, and all of the candidates, instead of looking at me like, oh, she's front and center, or she does this dance this way, I truly was disposed into wanting to teach every single girl the dance move. If they were confused, they came up to me and they said, girl, you dance really well, can you teach us this? Because that was my purpose. I truly wanted every girl to shine in that competition, because I never visualized any of the candidates as competition. You know who was the real competition? My mind and how I visualized everything that was going on. And I truly felt love in every portion of the competition. I didn't feel any other emotion than that with the other candidates. And that's why I feel that I truly want much more than a crown, and of course the experience. Now, I just wish the best luck to the Miss Universe winner. I know that she has so many people who support her, and I just know that she will do great things in her year as her reigning Miss Universe. And I just hope that you guys back at home know that each word that you say has its impact. Now, I am not saying that it has its negative impact on me, but I have been receiving many hate speeches. So I truly just ask you guys to truly take the time to get to know each person, and knowing their true personalities, their true visions in the world, and just get to love each other, respect one another, and knowing that we are all human beings, no matter our race, no matter our religion, no matter what we believe in. That is just what we want to communicate to the universe. Women supporting other women. I supported every candidate, and that is the most important aspect to all of this. Now, how do I feel after the Miss Universe competition? I feel that I am more than ready to keep continuing developing my professional career. As I've mentioned before, I love dancing, I love singing, I love being in the communication world, and I truly want to become a doctor in future time, because that is something that I truly envision myself doing in so many other places in the world. So thank you guys for supporting me, and I just know that no matter where Michelle Marie Colon will stand in this world, I have so many guys and so many little girls who look up to me and see an inspirational person. I saw that when I received photos of little girls and little boys holding your flag, holding a Miss Louisa 2023 sash, holding their big afro hair and being so proud of their roots, and just knowing that I had that impact within them, and that they truly needed this representation. They truly needed a humble heart to represent Puerto Rico. And I truly live Miss Universe and a lot with 79 amazing candidates that I just know that I have a sister in each country. So I feel blessed, I feel happy, I feel accomplished, and especially I feel supported and loved. So thank you, Universe. Gracias, Puerto Rico. Tada Rabach, Eilat, Israel, for truly believing that this is not only my personal goal, but it was a goal that all of you guys had into seeing me realize that this dream became a reality. I feel so happy with all of the people who are following me, who know that this is not something about a competition, but more so a connection that I get to have with each candidate. And I truly got to have that with this Miss Universe competition, and I feel like a true winner. So thank you guys. Gracias por unirse a este live. And I truly hope that you guys can continue supporting me, supporting all of the other candidates and the fellow Miss Universe, because we all live with a purpose. And I think that the world and the universe knows our true personality and our true vision in life. And I think that it is just up to time to show the whole world who we truly are. And I want to show the whole universe who I truly am, being Miss Puerto Rico, and continuing developing the love that I have, and just knowing that this positive energy that I carry with me, I want to carry it to every single person who I have a conversation with, and have this opportunity to impact each person's lives. So thank you. I love you guys. Los amo, los amo. I love you so much. Thank you for supporting me, and just follow my steps. If it's either being Miss Universe Puerto Rico, if it's being Michelle Marie Colon, if it's being the first doctor in my family, just support us, because that is something that we truly take into account in each aspect in our lives, post Miss Universe and in our lives. So thank you guys. I love you all.